Residents of Bananes Bay are expressing disappointment of what they describe as unfair treatment by SLASPA. According to affected individuals, they were given just 5 days to demolish their homes after signing a contract with the authority. Many say the compensation offered is not only insufficient, but also insulting, given the value of their properties and the emotional toll of relocation. They feel disrespected by the process and are calling for greater consideration and more reasonable terms.
Worse yet, after the money is so small, you have to take money off your pocket to remove all the lumber, all the materials. With that little money, I mean, it is frustrating.
The community of Bananes Bay, a long-standing settlement along Castries coastline, is on the brink of transformation as part of St. Lucia's cruise port redevelopment spearheaded by Global Ports Holding. While the government has assured residents of a fair and transparent relocation process, many community members express frustration over what they perceive as inadequate consultation and unfair compensation.
In the end of the day, you're telling me you're surveying a property and you can only survey the property by watching it on the outside. My kitchen, they never came on the inside to see what was in there, you know. My place is wired properly. It is sealed. Not even a roach can come in there. Okay? And you're telling me you want to give me peanuts for a kitchen like this? Come on. When I spoke to them, they say, oh, it's not them. They got a quantity surveyor from SLASPA or wherever, and they gave an evaluation. Come on.
Longtime residents argue that the compensation package does not adequately reflect their years of established community life and the livelihoods tied to the bay. They highlight the lack of sufficient dialogue and the feeling of being sidelined in decisions affecting their homes and futures.
When you have persons living there for so long and you want to give them $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, come on, people. This is not logical. From day one, from inception, what they promised us is that they will give us a piece of property somewhere for relocation. I mean, land on a whole, the value would go up. It wouldn't depreciate. But when you go and you tell us, okay, look $10,000, look $20,000, that is no money. That would finish in less than 1 week. Okay? You have persons that actually living here. Where will they go?
The project, managed by SLASPA, includes upgrading port facilities and establishing a new fisherman's village. Tourism Minister Ernest Hilaire has emphasized the area's current dire conditions, noting that many residents lack basic services such as running water, toilets, and electricity, with some residents resorting to purchasing water for daily needs. Temporary relocation plans are underway involving refurbished containers that will serve as interim lockers until the development is complete.
So they will have all the facilities for accommodating their boats, for boat repair, and for vending as well. And it's really critical for public health that the fishermen have running water and proper disposal of waste. Right now, none of that exists where they are. So we've said to them they will be temporarily relocated and returned to enhanced facilities.
Some fishermen support the government's efforts, accepting that the land is not theirs and approving SLASPA's offers.
They paid $2,500 in advance when you start demolishing it. And there's a guy with some of the stuff still remain there. By Sunday, I want this to be done. The other people, as you can see, have demolished some of the houses. It's a very good incentive for us because nobody gives us permission really to build. We really scouting, but since we were fishermen, you know, I think the government had some kind of priority or allow us to do it because self-employed.
The parliamentary representative and tourism minister announced a small inconvenience allowance for affected residents during the transition and accused opposition groups, such as the United Workers' Party, of discouraging cooperation. Authorities clarified that Bananes Bay has long been designated as a special enforcement area, which prohibits permanent residency and explains the current lack of utilities. Nevertheless, SLASPA has committed to supporting residents and respecting their rights throughout the process. Chloe Dantes, NBC Prime.